This story starts just north of Boston in Somerville, Mass. And in 2007, in a small apartment with three friends, Michael O'Mara, Robert Burns, and Michael Oxton. They all started a hobby of home brewing. This hobby took place after work, going late into the evenings, becoming what they called their night shift. When things started to get serious, Omar began crafting a business plan for a microbrewery. Burns would focus on perfecting recipes, and Oxton designed the distinctive Hop Owl logo, drawing inspiration from the group's nocturnal brewing sessions and incorporated hops. As their hobby took over the apartment, the landlord started adding clauses to their lease regarding their brewing activities in the house. They felt the pressure to find a new space to continue brewing. In 2012, across the Mystic River, Night Shift Brewing was officially established at 3 Charleston Street in an industrial building in Everett, Mass. Alongside fellow startup Idle Hands Craft Ales. And originally known for their shifted beers in all cork cage bottles, they brewed 200 barrels their first year. Although they made some mistakes in the early years, such as popping corks and producing beer of questionable quality, they used the learning curve to become better brewers. They started offering tastings to the public, and as demand for their beer grew, they needed more space. And in 2014, they moved around the corner to 87 Centilly Highway, where they could expand their brewing operations and open a larger taproom for the public, covering 2,500 square feet. And in 2016, Night Shift Brewing launched their own distribution company. For years, they had been driving their beer around in a Subaru to avoid being locked in to a contract with a distribution company, as Massachusetts laws made it difficult to break away. The company recognized the flaws in the system and was determined to make a difference from within. By becoming their own distributor, Night Shift challenged the industry titans that dominated the market and posed a threat to smaller players. Their goal was to break the status quo. Later in the same year, Robert Burns held the position of president of the board of directors for the Massachusetts Brewers Guild, where he worked towards the protection and promotion of the state's breweries. In 2018, the Department of Recreation and Conservation offered Night Shift Brewing 2 seasonal beer garden operations along the Charles River Reservation. Working in close collaboration with the DCR, Night Shift established 2 beer gardens dubbed the Owl's Nest, one on the Esplanade and the other in Herta Park in Brighton. And on March 20th of 2019, Night Shift opens its doors in Boston at 1 Lovejoy Wharf with a 480-seat waterfront location adjacent to TD Garden, home to the Boston Celtics and Boston Bruins. Additionally, this spot features 30 draft lines, a full-service scratch kitchen, and Night Shift Lovejoy Wharf goes beyond brewing with the introduction of Night Shift Roasting, a craft coffee bar and coffee roaster. April 15th, 2021, Night Shift Brewing teamed up with Encore to unveil Night Shift Brewing Kitchen and Tap. Encore Boston Harbor is a luxury resort and casino located on the Mystic River waterfront in Everett, Mass. And in July of 2021, Night Shift Brewing partnered with Level 99, an enormous playground of escape room-like challenges located in the Natick Mall. The venue sprawls across 48,000 square feet, featuring a Night Shift taproom and beer hall. Even as new laws were passed in 2020, at the end of 2021, Night Shift distribution ended. Although they made valiant efforts with their distribution company, Night Shift experienced the persistence of the status quo firsthand. Night Shift Distribution Company was sold to the Sheehan family companies. And in July of 2022, Night Shift Brewery was impacted by the CO2 shortage, which compelled the company to lay off 12 production employees. Due to the circumstances, Night Shift had to transition to contract production at Jack Abbey's Craft Lagers in Framingham and Isles Brewers Guild in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Scheduled to open in the future of autumn of 2023, they will establish a presence in the Providence Place Mall. In addition, Level 99 is set to open at this location, mirroring its counterpart in the Natick Mall. So if you're considering a trip to Boston, I highly suggest checking out their Lovejoy location. It's conveniently situated within a short walking distance from the North End in Faneuil Hall. And when it comes to craft beer, Night Shift takes the lead in Massachusetts with their exceptional sales in liquor stores. And if you can't make it to the area and you happen to reside in any of the following states, you can order Night Shift beers through Drizzly. Thanks for watching, and cheers.